what's up? I'm Brett for Prs Guitar. I'm here in Chicago, Illinois with my friend Teddy Gordon at Making Music. And I gotta tell you, like, if you're into high-end, custom cool guitars and badass amps of all different types, high gain, low watt, whatever, this is like the most luscious place to come. Teddy's got, behind us, we've got a whole wall of custom shop Fenders, and these are all master builds that we're looking at here too, right?
Most of them. This one's not. That one is.
This
you have better taste than I do, I guess.
Oh well, you know, white with black, black with white. When you order these guitars, I mean, one of the things you do that I thought was so trick is you kind of make them special to making music.
Yeah, there's not a single guitar on the wall here that is in the Fender catalog. Every single piece I pretty much design and or is limited or I design custom in some way or another.
So like, even I was checking out this black one with the rosewood board.
Yeah, that's one of our, actually the one you're holding and this black one is, I call it the Master Vintage Player Series or MVP guitars that I design. We do a 50s and a 60s Strat and Tele. And they kind of have like the vibe and feel of a vintage guitar, but they play more like a modern player's guitar. They have custom neck profile, a little bit wider nut, flatter fingerboard, bigger frets. You can adjust the truss rod at the nut, but you know, it still looks like a vintage road-worn Tele.
So with a typical Fender of the original era, you know, not a reissue or whatever, you wouldn't be able to adjust the truss rod from up top.
Yeah, you'd have to take the neck off. Even a new Fender relic or custom shop guitar, you have to kind of take the neck off.
And it's just beautifully beat to hell.
Yeah, gorgeous.
Yeah, it's awesome. I know another big thing for you is like flyweight guitars.
Yeah, I have, I'm a pussy, I broke my back. So I like all the guitars to be lightweight, and so consequently I try to get all the making music guitars as light as possible because I don't really like to order any guitars that I wouldn't consider buying myself.
Yeah, and you just don't seem to like things that are heavy.
Yeah, I don't like a lot of effort.
Well, unless it's music. Right?
Yeah.
So, big old wall of PRS guitars over here. Let's take a look at some of those.
Okay.
You're more hip to PRS than me, so show me some cool stuff.
Cool stuff. This is the brand new Mira, which is their new, it's actually a lower price point guitar for them, but it's all USA made, high quality, same quality as a PRS, but they're able to keep the cost down by keeping the options limited and keeping the pickguard on it.
Yeah, and that's definitely a departure in build for them in design.
Very different.
Sure.
Jury's still out on how the public's going to receive it or not, but I think they're great guitars, and they're light.
Very cool. Well, hey, let's take a walk into the acoustic room and see what you got.
Sure.
I'm looking up at this Martin. What's the significance, and why is it up in a case?
It looks best in the case, but also it's expensive. It's the D28 Authentic, which is kind of Martin's exact replica of a pre-war D28. It's got Brazilian rosewood, Adirondack spruce top, hide glue. It's really kind of like their premier guitar, if you will.
Oh, hey, I love it. So, just to give us a taste, what is the suggested retail price?
I believe it's $40,000.
I won't hold you to it, but we get the basic idea.
All right.
Speaking of Martin, wow, what do you got going on?
We got a bunch of Martin custom shop guitars. Kind of like the Fenders, I kind of don't like to have anything that you can find anywhere or find even in the Martin catalog. I was a guitar builder myself originally, and I kind of like tinkering and designing guitars, so most of the Martins on this wall here are custom shop guitars that are hot rodded or souped up in some way to kind of either play better or sound better or both.
Sure, and I mean, I think that's one of the coolest things about this store is it's the one-off factor is so off the charts. It's like the exclusivity, being able to find a guitar that you can't find anywhere else. I mean, it's a cool thing.
Yeah, it's really my passion. I mean, as a guitar player, I like great guitars, and I don't want to have the same guitar that Joe guitar player has. I want my own guitar, a great guitar, and I like to kind of search for that killer guitar, but it's nice here because I have a lot of toys tempting me. But
sure, yeah, I could see my paychecks would disappear real quick. So, Breedlove's over on this wall?
Yeah, I've got a lot of cool custom shop Breedlove guitars, one-offs as well. They use a lot of beautiful woods, Brazilian rosewood, ebony, exotic, just a ton of exotic wood.
Let's check that one out.
The Koa?
Yeah.
They call this one the snake charmer. because of the inlay.
Sure, the snake charmer because of the inlay.
And it's got snakewood rosette and binding, which kind of looks like a giraffe, actually, if you look at it closely.
It's a giraffe guitar, dude.
Beautiful koa back and sides.
Yeah, that is some flip. Wow.
Cedar top.
There was another one I think you mentioned that was all Brazilian on the back, correct?
Yeah, great. Brazilian rosewood model. I actually was at the Breedlove factory and I picked out this wood from their stash. They let me run around for a while and I dug it out of the bottom of a pile. Just had this beautiful kind of supernova looking quilty.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, that's rosewood, but it's like quilting out right here, and when you flip it, you can really kind of, well, you could probably go to sleep in there.
Yeah, it looks really comfy.
Right on. Well, let's check out some other guitars over here. So these are the Collings Acoustics we're checking out over here?
Yeah, these are Collings, Huss and Dalton. Collings and Huss and Dalton, in my opinion, probably make some of the best quality, best attention to detail, most consistent acoustic guitars that you can find on the planet.
Yeah, I hear they're pretty knockout. And there's some Composite Acoustics over here?
Yeah, those are great because they're immune to climate-related factors like warping and tuning issues and things like that. So they're just a great, consistent guitar that always sounds great, always plays in tune.
Okay, so this Composite Acoustic is composited of specific materials. What are they?
I believe it's graphite and carbon fiber. It's nice because it's not, there's no organic material on the guitar, there's no wood, so it's resistant to change in climate. It doesn't warp or go out of tune like a wood guitar, and it's also more environmentally friendly, I think, because you're not depleting the rainforests of natural resources.
Which is a good thing. I mean, hey, part of the reason we've got a digital edition rocking on PremierGuitar.com. But let's check out the way this thing sounds a little bit. I'm curious. I mean, I'm sure everybody is because, hey, it's not made out of wood, you know.
Yeah.
It's cool, it's full, it projects, but one thing I notice right away, you know, and I'm by no means a great acoustic player or anything, there's like a really nice natural overtone, or kind of second order harmonics almost jumping off the strings when you play it.
It's got tons of harmonics, it's got great projection. It's not exactly the same as a wood guitar, but that's okay. It sounds like an acoustic guitar, it sounds like a good sounding acoustic guitar. And it's very consistent from guitar to guitar as well.
And there would be definitely like a nice reliability factor with it. You wouldn't have to do a lot of adjusting or things. It's made to just be stable and, you know, cold temperature, heat, anything.
Yeah, it's always plays great. All you gotta do is keep it clean and put fresh strings on it, but it never needs to be adjusted.
Oh, that's cool. Cool looking stuff too. Right on, dude. Thank you.
You're welcome.